The gorgeous I Am Our Chasing Dreams there. I guess we've had on the show before. And speaking of chasing dreams, I feel like that's what a lot of us are doing. And also, how long has it been since I've mentioned colours on this show? I feel like I'm always talking about colours. It's one of the places I go to discover new music and just enjoy the aesthetics. Well, I'm going to talk about colours again because my next guest, my final guest, is an artist from Birmingham who I discovered on Colours, on the Colours platform about a year ago, with the rouge background, the smooth outfit, the smooth hat, the even smoother voice. SIPHO is his name, and he's just released his debut album, Prayers and Paranoia. He's in the building with me now. SIPHO, how are ya?
I'm all good. You really tried to spice that one up, didn't you? It wasn't red. It wasn't red. It was rouge.
Yeah, it was rouge.
I see you.
It's kind of like the outfit you're wearing now.
Oh, yeah.
Rouge.
I didn't even mean to. Don't do that. You make it seem like I'm doing this now. This isn't a thing, by the way.
You're honouring the Colours platform. We're carrying it on. Is it part of like the aesthetics, the brand?
It definitely isn't, but like now you're making me feel like, I'm not doing this on purpose.
I love it. Right. Firstly, how are you? How's your week been?
I'm exquisite, man. I've just been.
That word, I love it. Exquisite. I need to add it to my vocab because I feel like I say the same words all the time. But go on, you're exquisite.
From me to you. Nah, it's been good, man. It's been good. We've had the album out. We've been doing all the bits and pieces, and it's been a good productive week.
Good,
Getting
I like
bits and
this.
pieces done.
I like this. So like I mentioned, your debut album is out and you've mentioned it as well. But let's go back in time. Mm-hmm. I want to hear, the shortened version of how you even got to here now. What was young SIPHO doing, listening to at the small young age of, let's say, 3 to 5?
3 to 5, I was just coming into the country. I was coming from Zimbabwe, and then I feel like I've always been I was the youngest, so I've always probably been a bit of an attention kid, haven't I? And then I think I just kind of channeled it and got into school, started making stuff after school, and then kind of just sneaky getting it together, putting stuff out, and then I guess it just kind of snowballed, didn't it?
Yeah. So when we say the stuff, it's the music, right?
The music.
Loving the music.
The product.
Yes. What were you listening to?
Everything. I think especially if we're talking about like 14, it was all kinds of indie rap. It was Chance the Rapper, early Chance the Rapper. It was Odd Future, it was Tyler the Creator, it was James Blake, it was Solange, it was Sampha. You know, it's layers and layers of different things. You know, that's why I do so many different things and different sounds and different options. You have to play with it, you know?
And why do you think you had that approach to listening to music? Because there's some people that are like, no, I just like this genre and I like to stick with this. It sounds like your palette is very, very wide and you just appreciate music in all different
Why am I putting myself in a box? Like, let me enjoy the whole life.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of life to enjoy. Why am I being stubborn for?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And now, how do you feel it comes out in your music that you create?
I feel like it gives me range. I can hear things in certain places that probably most of us won't hear, because I guess you learn to separate the layers and you kind of get to hear the different pieces and like how they can apply in different places, and it's like you get to produce and feel it out and get the references. Even now you got the Erykah Badu, and there's all these different pieces you can take.
The trained
put
ear.
Here and put there.
You got the trained ear.
This is all I do. I'm like an encyclopedia with my friends, man. It's actually crazy.
I love this. So like I mentioned, the way I came across you was Colours, and I know for a lot of artists that's a big moment because you're just exposed to people all over the world. I mean, what was that time of your life like? Did you really feel suddenly like a huge difference or a shift?
I mean, it was interesting because I guess we'd been speaking to them for a long time. Me and my team and the label been talking to them and kind of going back and forth. And you know, they're doing their thing. They're Colours, man. It's the exclusive club.
Yeah.
So they were kind of like dragging their feet. And then I think one of the heads saw me at All Points East.
Amazing.
Just came across it and got the email straight and like, yeah, let's get him in.
Really like you basically said, okay, you're gonna see me, right? I'm gonna let the music do the talking.
That's what happened. That's all I do, man.
So was this All Points East 2 years ago?
This was. Yeah.
Who was headlining again? Because I was there.
Oh, I don't even remember, because I think we just did it and we left that day. It was the Firestone stage. So it was pretty interesting. But I think we just did it and we went. I played the year after that and I got to see Tame Impala though. That's probably my favourite that I've gotten to see.
I love festivals. I love that that's also a part of your story of then getting onto Colours. So what was it like after for you? Were your DMs going crazy?
Yeah, I avoid my phone at all costs now.
It's a smart move, to be fair.
And it's like even now, I guess with the album, it's been amazing to see all the love and see everything coming in. And I look at the messages and then I'm like, I really want to say something, but my brain's just like,
Oh, it's one of the ones, I'll get back to you, and then yeah.
And then it's like, by the time there's like 5 more,
I know.
10 more, 15 more, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so you're protecting yourself, looking after yourself.
Try my best.
And now we're here now. I mean, your album came out maybe just over a week ago.
Yeah, about a week or two, yeah.
Prayers and Paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
What is the concept around this?
I guess for me, it's like Prayers and Paranoia was just kind of, we started getting everything together, and it was this making my album, had no idea what I was going into, but it's just doing it. And I guess it's been more post-rationalizing it and looking back and being like, oh, this is why I did this or made this. But as we were trying to compile it, I guess it did turn into this kind of story of, not even a story, but just my documenting my growing up. I'm 23, you know, starting the adulting thing. And it's like, I'm getting to kind of look at what does the future look like from track 1 and the mystery of that, and holding yourself accountable and you know, and letting yourself feel things and understanding the ins and outs and summarizing that we can run away from all this chaos. You know, we've all tried, but you know, without each other, without this whole world of ours of people, are you really human? You know?
Exactly. So, I mean, you're 20. When you said you're 23, I was like, oh, I'm 30. And I know, and I know this album is about even like just adulting and what that is. Yeah, and you are at the age now where you're probably finding your feet and being like, okay, is this adulting? I mean, what's your view, especially when you're younger? What did you think being an adult was?
It's long.
You know what?
To this day.
It's a scam.
Amelia, to this day.
It's a scam.
It's a scam, bro.
I realize nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I literally just realized it last year. I'm like, everyone around me is like on like, oh, like, you know, you got to do this, got to do this. You're winging it, bro.
Everyone's winging it.
You're actually winging it. Like,
I'm waiting for someone to be like, all right, guys, the gig is up. Let's just chill out, because none of us know.
You might be giving me advice. You might think what I'm doing is crazy, but then you know what? Hold on.
I know.
Let's pause for a second. You know what I mean? What are you doing?
Literally. So growing up, you thought adulting is long, right? So now, what have you found maybe the silver linings or the moments that you enjoy now at this age that you're at now?
I think it's the simple things, isn't it? You know, I'm a cat man now.
Are you? I love cats.
I love a good cat.
Do you upload videos of your cats?
I don't have cats.
Oh, you
but like I have friends who have cats. Because I'm still at home. innit? And it's like, I have African parents and they're like,
no cats.
Animals, weights.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, when I'm at my friend's house, it's like, oh, just a little belly rub.
They're so cute.
Oh, when they're nice. And even when they're moody, it's like, you know.
I just love their little attitude.
I'll get to you. the little things. Good food.
Yeah.
Good company. I'm so indoors now.
It's that season, but are you all year round?
Generally, and I have to get myself out of it sometimes, innit? But like generally, I'm like, oh yeah, we could go and do this. And I'm like, by the time you've planned it, like it's long.
Yeah.
And I can just watch TV, and I've got food. There's food here. There's like heat here. It's like nice.
Honestly, because a lot of time when you're out, you're just thinking about going home anyway.
Just leave me alone, innit?
Yeah. So the simple things: cats, food, staying indoors.
But I have to tell myself to go outside sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to perform as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, here we are. Look at me. I came out. I was like, let me smell good. Let me be around. Let me try and be social. Here we are.
Yes.
Talking, being, existing.
Exactly, being adults.
Oh, being adults.
We like this. So we're gonna play Paranoia, which is like your lead-in track off of the album.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us specifically about Paranoia.
So that's very much an adulting song. That is. I wrote that with the legend that is Egg White, and it was literally written that day because of everything that's going on in this world right now. You know, we had the cost of living crisis, we had all the Partygate stuff, all these different little things that happened in where you could just see the tension was just coming in on everyone, especially in London. It was like you felt the mood. So I think it kind of speaks just to that mood and that feeling, and just having to move through it and the different experiences that that people have to it emotionally, and how it can turn you and change you. Do you know what I mean?
So what do you do when you just need to fully switch off and just recharge and pour into your own cup? What do you do? I
try to work out, try to get on my tea, try to get my hydration. I was saying to you, and it's like play a bit of PlayStation.
Yes.
Be a kid for a bit.
Do you know what? I actually think we're going to have a real revival of that.
I was playing GTA 4 today.
This is such a throwback.
Yeah.
It's such a throwback. And I love it. Because even my brother today, he was playing his, but he's a proper gamer. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is a throwback.
Yeah, I've been getting in my Nico Bellic bag.
That is news to me. I don't know what that is. What is that?
That's GTA stuff right there.
See, I'm so out of the loop.
Just busy being a boy.
Yeah, sometimes, you know what? We need to honour our inner child.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Our inner children.
You see, and an inner child would let that slide.
I know, correcting ourselves.
You're an inner child's.
I know. Honestly, SIPHO, I don't know.
It's okay.
It's a scam. Everything's a scam.
It's a scam.
But your music's not, though.
Yeah, I try my best to keep that legit.
And you've got some great visuals. I think style is very much part of your brand as well.
I'm trying, you know.
Is that something that you've been very conscious of, or
this year, especially this year, you know, I've been trying to channel my inner hoochie daddy, excuse my language. You know, I feel like driving a nice car. I feel like wearing I call this outfit. This is the money collection outfit.
Right, we come to collect the money.
We come to collect the cash and leave. This is the velour. This is the Sean John. You know.
Yes.
I want to feel good. I want to smell good. I want to let you know who I am. You know.
We love this. So, how would you actually describe your music to someone that maybe they're just like, okay, I haven't heard you. Oh. I don't know. And I know it's hard nowadays because we don't want to box ourselves in.
See, and this is the question. Usually, if I have someone here, I'll just ask them to answer it. Because I'm biased, innit? I'm biased.
So let's imagine there's two of you. There's one SIPHO and there's two SIPHO, right? Yeah. How are you describing SIPHO's music?
SIPHO's music.
In third person,
By the way, I'll take this one, SIPHO. By the way, SIPHO's music, I'd say it's a very, it has all these different sounds and genres for a reason, because it speaks to the human experience in such an open and nuanced way. And it's me and how I'm feeling, and also a reflection of how we're all going to feel in certain moments. So I think there's a lot of great people that have been able to do that, where it's just, you can try and box it in, but at the end of the day, it's just a feeling.
It is. It is. And you are allowing yourself the freedom to just express yourself.
I'm trying my best.
You're doing. Remember, the children, they're doing. They're playing.
They're doing it. You're playing. I'm playing.
Yes.
See?
Adults, we call it trying. Children, they call it playing.
You're playing, you know what I mean? And hopefully I've done and I'm doing and delivering.
You are. So what about your live shows? Because I was also looking through some of the comments on Colours. I love it. And someone was like, you need to see SIPHO live. So how do we do this?
So I'm going on tour, actually. I'm going on tour.
Okay, wait a minute. We need some sounds for this. Right, just say it like you haven't just said it.
Okay.
I'm turning up Erykah Badu there. Right, say it as like you haven't said it.
All right, yeah. I'm going on tour right now. Come on.
When are you going on tour and where?
I'm going on tour starting from the 18th of November. We're going Manchester. We're going Bristol. We're going London Jazz Cafe on the 22nd. We're going to do lovely, yeah.
Yes.
Get your tickets, and then we're going to hometown, Birmingham, Mama Roos. Keep it locked, man. Keep it locked.
Okay, this is great.
Come through. Tickets available. I think it'll be a really nice night, man. We've been working on this one.
Oh, we love this. Right, where do we go to find out more details about it? Actually, get the tickets.
You want to find it? Come to my socials. SIPHO the Ism. SIPHO THEIZM. Go to the Dirty Hit website. That's the label I'm on. They got all the details there too. If you want to get the tickets, just search my name, man.
Fantastic.
Put the little dot on the end. SIPHO. Put the dot on the end.
The dot is very important.
I paid for that, bro.
We need the dot.
We need that.
So now, before we go into Paranoia, 2024, if we're daring to think into the next year, what can we be looking out for next year from SIPHO? Dot.
You see me, I'm an old man, innit? I kind of just do things at my own pace. If you think about it, I literally have just put out music again.
I'm rushing
after a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So next year, I'm just gonna be playing these songs. I want to play these songs. I wanna go out into the world that I put the music into, talk to people. And I'm just going to keep making music.
I love
keep making music. I'm going to keep giving interesting things. I'm going to give you more outfits to talk about. Things, you know?
Don't worry. That's why I also go to the Instagram as well. So we see the fashion the style.
Of course.
But we're going to hear the voice now.
Let's hear it.
So thank you for coming in this evening.
Thank you so much for having me, Amelia.
No problemo. And I would love you to reintroduce yourself and introduce your track, please. So over to you.
What are we playing?
We're playing Paranoia.
We're playing Paranoia. All right, guys. On BBC Radio London, this is SIPHO, SIPHO. Keep it locked with Amelia Poamz. This is Paranoia.
Sunlight.